Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of In It to Spin It, number 14 this week. You know there's some downloads in there for you, and we sit down with Vancouver's own, the Pack AD. Let's do it. So our guests this week were kind enough to set aside some time for the show. I'm really happy with the way it turned out. There's a lot of great Pack AD info in here, so check this one out. Hi everyone out there. We got something really special here for us this week. We've got Becky and Maya from the Pack AD. Thank you so much for coming out and doing this. Say hi to everyone out there if you want. Awesome to have you on this gorgeous Vancouver classic summer day. It's beautiful out here. So with you guys, we've got some exciting stuff coming up for the band. You're sort of on the cusp of a new era with the Pack in terms of your label. And so tell us about finishing up with your run with Mint Records and your new home and what that means for you guys and the band.
Wow, right. Okay. Well, we finished up with Mint Records, it's true.
Yeah.
No, it kind of ran out. We did 3 albums with them, so, you know, fair enough. And, and then, and then Network approached us, and
we had already recorded our newest album.
Nice.
It hasn't come out yet, but
we
recorded it, and then they approached us after that. We're like, okay, sure, yeah, I guess we need a label now.
Yeah, it just seemed like a good fit. They're really excited about, you know, working the album and everything, and I think there's going to be a lot of support on it.
Yeah, hopefully. So, it sounds like they're a huge conglomerate.
They are, and
six cities around the world, massive organization. So
so there's actually it's funny because every day there's like emails from like all these different departments in different cities. It's like, whoa, it's kind of exciting. So.
Well, it's good to have the backing. I'm sure you'll get great things out of that. Speaking of which, it's almost been 2 years since Unpersons came out. So the follow-up is coming as stated. What can we expect musically and when can we expect it?
Well, I guess I think tentatively it's coming out in January.
Okay,
so,
14.
It's kind of along the same lines as our last album, but still kind of different, I guess. Maybe we got a little more psychedelic.
Oh yeah, nice. That's cool.
Well, and also it's really definitely no more blues.
No?
Like, well, even on Persons we had one song that could be...
You could argue it's still there because it's still rock.
Well, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yes, well, yeah, that's true. But I mean, I'd say it's more a straight up rock album than anything else.
Awesome. So what about song lengths? Any 6 minute, 7 minuters in there, or are they all 3.5?
We have like a 5 minute. We have at least one 5 minute song. So that's pretty long for us.
Yeah. No, the psychedelic, it's longer the better. I find. It's good. Okay. What about videos? You guys, that's definitely one of your strong suits with picking directors and concepts. I love all your videos. Cobra Mate, my favorite, super good. The Gary Newman one, I think that's Take. And there's Crazy. So are those going to keep coming out?
Yeah, we're just about to work on a new video for a single that's going to be out like at the end of summer. So
nice.
We're working with the same director who did Positronic and Sirens.
Okay,
He's really talented. So
I don't think we should we give away the video? I don't think we should give it away, but it's going to, well, unless it totally fails, it's going to be really good. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, that Positronic one is pretty shocking in the beginning.
Apparently some people can't watch it after that part.
Well, this girl all nicely then just gets smoked out of nowhere, so that was a interesting watch. So for writing songs, take us through an average song, the process for you guys. How does it get from the blueprint that you guys set out between each other to what we finally hear nailed down?
It sometimes depends on the song, but usually as a rule we just kind of we're like, okay, we need to write an album, so we book a certain amount of time off to just practice like every day of the week, and we get together and just kind of jam around and
whatever comes out.
Sometimes she's like, I got this drum beat idea, or I got this guitar riff, and we just kind of like work with each other. Or sometimes I'll be at home, you know, and I'll record me going do like on a microphone, like humming the tune, and then because if I don't do that, I won't remember what it is.
Yeah, I used to do a lot of lyric writing outside of when we'd get together and then bring it in. But actually I found with this last one, Well,
The last two, really, we kind of are like writing lyrics right before recording the album. It's kind
I'm always
Nice.
sitting there writing lyrics while she's recording the lyrics for another song. I'm always writing the lyrics to the next one.
Oh,
It's kind
that's
of weird.
good. Always
Yeah.
one step ahead, right?
Yeah, or behind. I'm not really, as the case may
And a
be.
lot of the songs actually come together in the studio too. They're like really rough, and then we're like, we'll try it, and then we record the bed or whatever, and then kind of add some overdubs, and there's a song. It's like,
And speaking of the studio, for your new album, you're back at the Hive with Jesse and Jim.
And Jim Diamond.
Yeah. And how many have they done for you guys now? Is that 2 in a row
this
or
is
3?
2 that we've done the same.
With the
both of them.
Yeah,
with
nice.
those two, yeah. But Jesse's been on all our albums except the first one.
Oh yeah.
Is recording. Yeah.
Cool. He's been on the show in the previous Tenants episode,
Okay, yeah.
so super nice guy, and he's got his hands
super
on
good.
everything,
Yeah.
so he must be
Yeah.
talented in the studio
Yeah,
too.
he's fantastic.
Yeah, cool. Okay, another big thing that was for you guys, a huge honor of being Juno nominees, was bestowed upon the PAC AD. Tell us about getting that call and that information, and maybe a little insight on the evening and the event itself and ceremony. How did that go for you guys?
It was a whirlwind of a weekend. It was, we had a good time. You'll probably remember.
It was in
a lot of open bars.
Yeah,
It was
in
in
Regina, right?
Yeah, in Regina.
So there's some party people.
It was the
in
middle
Regina.
of April, and it was freezing cold. There was still snow everywhere on the ground.
Yeah. It was pretty great. It was definitely an honor to be nominated.
Yeah.
Well, like at first you could go, oh well, whatever, who cares? Just the Junos. But it's like, well, that's our Grammys.
It's your country, right? Yeah,
and
it's great.
The other bands were nominated in the category we were in were just as deserving. We were all deserving, and I had complete respect for everybody. And it's like, to be one of 5 bands in the whole country in a category is completely an honor. And they sent us a nice little certificates, saying that we were nominated, and
you can put that in a picture frame and show it to your grandkids.
Put it in the studio,
I was nominated for it.
Yeah.
Oh,
It
who
was
knows
sure grandma.
with what's coming up? I mean, sky's the limit with the new one, so I'm sure you'll build on everything. So.
I hope you're right. We're going to work on that.
So let's touch on some.
Oh,
that's okay. I knew it was.
I kind of thought that would happen too.
We'll try it again. If it falls again, we can edit. So we've got 2 upcoming dates that we should mention, sort of local, one very local. You're playing a date for Sled Island.
Yes.
Actually, these come out on Friday, so you'll be playing today, that night. You're on a bill with Zen Mystery Fog, who's from here, Noble Thieves and Man Club at Republic in Calgary. I've never been to Sled Island. It's just blown up the last couple
huge.
years. It's monstrous. You guys have played there before. What's the vibe like? Is it
Super
a great?
fun.
Yeah.
It's a really fun festival.
I
mean, playing in Calgary in general is always good.
Yeah, musicians everywhere. I take it.
Yeah, and everybody just really wants to have a good time. It's a real
party town.
It's a party town, but a nice wholesome party town.
Yeah.
No one's out to make
Calgary.
trouble. Yeah, Calgary.
There's a great, I know you guys aren't there when this happens, but there's a fantastic lineup one night with Mets, White Lung, War Baby, and Needs. That's one I'd be at for sure.
Yeah.
Speaking of, and you've also got Catsalano Fest here, and that's July 13th, which I'm going to try to get to, and that's always fun. Speaking of Vancouver, I don't want to put you guys on the spot, but do you have a favorite venue in the city to play?
Oh, yeah.
In Vancouver?
Yes, in the hometown.
Well, to be really typical, the Commodore.
Commodore.
Yeah, I'm going to
really
say Commodore.
venue.
The last time you played there was Our Lady Peace?
No, we played our home coming back from tour show, going show last November at Commodore.
Okay.
So and then previous to that, with Our Lady Peace. I mean, it's just such a great sounding room. Like to play it. Like never mind going to show to be on stage. Like the sound is just it's so good. It's really enjoyable to play in. And then second to that, I'd probably say the Biltmore. Although the sight lines for an audience are terrible.
It's horrid, I know.
It's really fun to play.
To go way back in time, I used to love playing the Railway Club.
Nice. Yeah, I actually have a poster from you guys for the Railway Club. I think it was around Halloween, and there's like zombies coming at you on the poster.
That's probably
that was the Halloween show.
I'll put it in right here, actually.
Yeah. We were Bob and Doug McKenzie.
And you really got into the role.
You hosers.
Yeah, we were hosers.
So, advice for young musicians in your shoes 7 to 8 years ago. Anything you want to tell them? I'm sure people look up to you, young girls especially, playing guitar in their room.
I don't know, advice. Well, I guess don't give up.
Yeah.
It might pay off.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
Have to be I don't know. I mean,
play a lot of shows, but pick and choose your shows.
Yeah.
Don't overplay, you know.
Okay.
I don't know.
And go on tour. I guess.
Go on tour. Leave Vancouver.
If
and
anything,
go on tour.
maybe it won't get you anywhere in the beginning,
We
but
have
it
so much
will-
fun.
It'll determine whether you want to do it for the rest of your life or you
Yeah.
just can't handle it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, even if it's just to the island.
Yeah.
Just get out of town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and what are you guys currently listening to for 2013? Any bands come to mind?
Oh, I've been listening to Goat.
Goat.
Yeah.
Are they from where?
They're from Sweden.
Sweden.
They're like a tribal psych rock.
Okay.
Weird, but really awesome. Yeah.
Cool, check them out.
I've been listening to the OC's new album.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
it's a great album.
There was something else I listened to the other day. Oh, just Zydeco album I got in New Orleans.
Oh,
Yeah.
I used to listen to Buckwheat Zydeco.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's some good stuff.
That is
My
good
dad
stuff.
got me into that.
Yeah.
I got-
Jude Taylor, actually.
Nice.
Yeah,
Who's the one that you really like?
Sidney Bechet.
Yeah, Cindy
Yeah.
Bechet.
Yeah.
it's cool, fun music.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess that covers all the bases I wanted to wrap up. I just want to say the first time I saw you guys was at the Rickshaw last January, or 2 Januaries ago,
Okay.
on a bill with Pierced Arrows and Black
Oh, that was
Wizard.
a fun show.
That was amazing. I was there, got the pin.
Right on.
those guys are heavy as hell, and you
Yeah.
guys more than held your own in that show. You blew the roof off. It was a great one.
Thank you. It was really fun.
Yeah, so I knew you were the real deal then, and I'm sure wish you nothing but the best, and
Thank
thanks
you.
for coming on In It to Spin It. And
Yeah,
we'll
right.
look for that album in January of 2014.
Cool.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Good with that? So I hope you guys liked that piece. Thanks again to the Pack AD for doing that. And the aforementioned show there, since it's gone down, is a good one. We'll take a look in depth at the lineup that rocked the Rickshaw that night. Black Wizard, Pierced Arrows, and the Pack AD. So first up is Black Wizard and their great album. These guys are a must if you like heavy music and live in Vancouver. Get to one of their shows. This LP is only out of 350. I've got number 243. You see there. Try and find one. They're tough now. But I'm going to link a song here if you guys want to check them out. Give these guys a shot. So speaking of Pierced Arrows, here's their second album, Descending Shadows. These guys are punk garage stalwarts, legends in their own right. You can see there Fred and Tootie Cool of Dead Moon. Dead Moon is a legendary band in its own right as well. Check these guys out. They've all been reissued. Good stuff, sort of a cult following. You may recognize the famous logo there, but here's the MP3s for Pierced Arrows, Descending Shadows.
You don't have to run and hide away. It's okay.
And then, of course, headlining that show was the Pack AD themselves. I've got the code here for their 2010 album, We Kill Computers, courtesy of me. It's going to someone, so hop to it here. Download codes there. Great album. So that wraps it up this week. Stay tuned for another great episode next Friday, and every Friday we've got a good one, especially next week. And if you've got other music-loving friends that aren't yet aware of In It to Spin It, please pass it on and tell them to subscribe. And we'll see you next week. I'm going to